The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And he wisely will throw that one away. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They snap it to Newton. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Newton. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. Yeah. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Newton to throw. He'll drop that down to Hubbard. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
On 2nd and 9, Newton to the right side and complete to Thomas. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. McCaffrey following the penalty. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Second and 5. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Broken tackle. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Giovanni Ricci taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Now Newton will bring the Panthers up to go for 2.
Double dog, that's the way. Hey, check Mike 45, check Mike 45. Man, that's trash.
Cam looking to throw. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-0.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Every time. Cool. Cool, baby.
Mike 4. Right here. He's coming. Double up.
Here's a give to Fournette. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. To throw, it's Brady. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 36.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
The give is to Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down, stopped at the Panthers' 27.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Mike 4. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up.
Jones. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Jones again. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
45's the mic. Get that quarterback. At all costs.
On first down, it's Newton.
45's the mic.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before.
Nothing.
We're going out.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
What happened? Oh, yeah, in the hallway.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Yeah, I didn't want to show you that shit.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. This is McCaffrey on the give. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. McCaffrey. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's McCaffrey. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try the air now with Newton. Rolling to... And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Giovanni Ricci. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. So we gotta
On first down, Brady. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers. Robbie Anderson. As the first half is winding down, and the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards.
Mike 7, Mike 7. Too little, Cupcake. 7's a Mike, Mike 7. I smell fear in that offense.
Brady now on first down. This is caught by Evans. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Mike 4. Stay with your man.
A final shot before break. Brady going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So this a two-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. To throw again on second down. Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Dante Jackson picks it. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception. From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
Alabama, 380, 54, Mike, regular. Mike, check Mike, regular.
Brady now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Brady. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Let him know. 25, check 25.
Now Brady to try again after the pick six. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Coming this way. Here we go. Slam.
Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. So that one will be accepted.
That's how we do it. Get out here. That's how we do it. Hey, set. Wait, 20. 39. You ain't got. Hey, 66. Tighten up. Check Mike 39. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Sugar. Hey, check Mike 39. Watch the screen.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Flushed out right. Going up top for Miller. And got his man complete. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. To throw is Brady. Dumps it off to Fournette. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. One receiver to the left is Evans.
Check Mike 39. Check Mike.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
All day, baby, all day.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there.
45. Mike 45. I don't think you got it, son. Hey, check Mike 45.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. They go play fake. Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Demarcus Robinson. Demarcus Robinson there to make the grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. They're going to try and run. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to leak out of the backfield to his right, then angle his way up the field. And a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
Here's a diving catch right side.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I didn't need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your toughness. That explains your toughness right there because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
Finding Miller once more, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Check. Motion. Hey, Alabama.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
45. Mike, 45. All right. Let's go, D. Let's go.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right.
Hey, check 24.
Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On play action, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
We ain't giving up nothing today. Hey, attack. Check Mike 45. Check pass.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Trucks over him. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll try with McKinnon, and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Jerick McKinnon punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. Being chased out left. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The sack backs him up 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Back to throw. Brady. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. They'll go for it. It's Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Flush to his right. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Brady to throw again. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.